Final segment of the show. Number 7 seed is up for grabs in the NFC. Packers win in their end. Lions win. They need the Seahawks to lose. Seahawks are also vying for that 7 seed. I think I know where you're going, Ike, but who you got for the number 7 seed in the NFC?
You already know, man. It's a line, and the first name is Detroit. That's exactly where I'm going. Interesting stat with Jared Goff. The last 2 months, Jared Goff is 17-1, 17 touchdowns, 1 interception. That's Jared Goff right now. So when you want to talk about a hot on fire, somebody we ain't talking about at a quarterback position, we need to start talking about Jared Goff. When you want to talk about Swift coming back and the impact he had on the running game, you need to talk about Detroit Lions. When you want to talk about, hey, man, who got a nose for the end zone as a running back, I think his name is Jay Williams. That's somebody you need to talk about. When you want to talk about a rookie coming in from Michigan, a guy you was high on coming out the draft that I really wasn't, but you hit on this one, and Aiden Hutchinson, you need to talk about Detroit Lions. When you want to talk about receivers who are making a name for themselves for week in and week out, they just make plays at St. Brown, you need to talk about the Detroit Lions. So, yeah, when you want to talk about optimistic defense, even though they give up points, they're getting takeaways as well, you need to talk about the Detroit Lions. When you want to talk about an old school coach, and we're always talking about the team as they coach's personality, you need to talk about Detroit Lions. So the Detroit Lions, in my mind, between the 3 Seattle Lions or Packers, I would pick the Detroit Lions. I think if they get in, they will be the scariest team to play off of how they play.
Ike, thank you for giving me my due with Aiden Hutchinson. I tried to tell you, like, just what I saw from the tape several months back, but it comes full circle now, and I appreciate that. For me, it's this simple, and I like that you mentioned Goff's quarterback play because it has been excellent the last several weeks. But it's Aaron Rodgers, Jared Goff, Geno Smith. And on paper, like, if I were to take their whole resumes and not just this season, obviously I'm going to take Rodgers. And it's like I can't help but unsee where it's like I'm just so accustomed to Packers being the NFC North champs, being in the playoffs. And until that doesn't happen, it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I got to take Green Bay. And this is probably foolish. Just the way that they're playing, I hear you, Ike, but I've seen this time and time and time again. A win in your end scenario for the Packers, if they take care of business, I'm going to take the Packers because they've won their last several games. It might sound crazy. You make a heck of an argument for the Lions, but I've just seen this story before. We'll see if this is a new chapter this 2022 season, Ike. And I think that the Lions are a team. I'm with you in terms of they get in a lot scarier than those other 2 teams. Totally with you there. But it's just from what I've seen before in history where did the Lions run out of games because they had a 2-6 start as well?
Other than the 2010 Super Bowl where the Green Bay Packers beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, I've seen the number 1 seed in Aaron Rodgers lose their first couple of games. I've seen what Aaron Rodgers did in the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers haven't been back to the Super Bowl. This is going on 13 years ago. So yeah, I see what you're saying, Mark. And I like the confidence that you have in Aaron Rodgers, but I've seen enough of Aaron Rodgers when he do get to the playoffs. Go ahead and get one of these young, exciting, hungry, young teams who has been playing on fire, and right now out the 3, it's been the Lions.
I'm with you in terms of come playoff time, with you there 100%. But this is still regular season Aaron Rodgers, like that's the only point I'm trying to make. So I think that's where we agree once they get to the playoffs, sure. But I'm talking last week of the regular season, Ike.
I mean, I guess people forget Jared Goff did go to a Super Bowl.
I know.
I guess we forgot that part.
I know. Oh, yeah.